Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next episode of Final Stallions!
Well, let's start it out, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Vinyl Stallions. We have two amazing guests on today, Mr. Henry LoConti, Erin Donovan of the local Cleveland band, LoConti. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Great to be here.
Absolutely.
Nice to be here.
No, it's great for us. I feel like I've been talking about you guys, honestly, for the last few years with Klepp, and again, seeing your name being tossed around, whether it be through mutual friends or just on different bills or something along the lines. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all taking some time to just chat with us and, again, just dive into the stuff you're doing, stuff about the Cleveland scene that you guys have noticed, and anything under the sun. Podcast about all things music. So,
Oh yeah, shout out to Billy for getting us connected.
yes, Billy Carrick, shout out.
Shout out, Billy.
He's part of the Stampede.
We love
He's
you.
Been on here before.
Mhm.
The Slag G interview. So,
Oh yeah, so that is not a coincidence, right? That's for the Stallions.
so yes, I mean, I'll break it down again.
That's sweet. That's a
I'll
sweet.
break it down
So
again.
this was found in the trash of one of my neighbors.
Right on.
I walk out and I say, "What the fuck is that doing in there?" And I text them. I say, "Please grab that for me." And this was pre anything with this podcast. And so I'm holding it in there. Klepp and I are debating, maybe we start a podcast. And we do this thing where people at concerts who are, and it can have a whole laundry list of things, but basically they're snails. The people who talk during concerts, the people who aren't there for the music, basically.
Yeah.
And there's many cases of snails, but we always like to joke, like it's from Always Sunny how you salt the snails. Whenever someone is like, "Oh my, you salt them."
Yeah.
So we were like, what's the opposite of a snail? And I'm looking at this and we just go, stallion. You stand tall, you're up there, you don't need the water, you're not taking bathroom breaks.
Oh, yeah.
So-
They don't need a shell.
no, exactly. There's lore to it. So we have decided that stallions are true concert goers and the snails are the ones that cause a scene for everyone else.
Oh, that's awesome. But they both live together.
But they both live together. Yes.
It's symbiotic.
They're needed for the concert experience at the end of the day. I mean, we could say we want to get rid of the snails, but what else would we talk about on this podcast if we didn't have a couple?
Right. Yeah.
The stallion wouldn't seem so stout without a snail.
Absolutely.
To compare it to.
Absolutely. You need that. So I guess the first and overall thing that everyone wants to know, and I guess we could just take us back, is where did both of your musical journeys kind of start?
Mm-hmm.
You want to take the lead?
Yeah. I mean, I've been listening to music my entire childhood. I've just been a fan. I grew up in a house full of music, like a loud household, with a lot of '90s music. So, at an early age, I was just indoctrinated with it, fell in love with it. Met all my friends through mutual music tastes. And then obviously in turn, I wanted to start playing. So I started playing guitar around 12. Started taking it more seriously around 16, 15. And it kind of just blossomed and grew from there.
And were you jamming with people during that time, or?
Yeah, I was jamming with. Yeah, I mean, my entire 14 to and on, it was all just okay, let's go hang out and jam in the basement, and that was my social scene.
Gotcha.
That's how I became best friends with my best friends, and we just were always trying to be better than one another when it came to playing and turning each other on to music, and yeah, we just kind of grew up with it. Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was my whole life.
That's awesome to hear. Yeah. And again, it's years and years of just being able to, first off, relate with the people you're jamming with. I mean, you know how jam sessions roll. You definitely have to be on a different level than speaking levels. And,
and it would end up hosting these house parties, and I just thought that was just the most thrilling thing.
Did you grow up in the Cleveland area then?
Yeah, I grew up in Concord.
Okay.
I grew up I was in Chardon, and then when I was 4, me and the family moved out to Concord, and then that's kind of where I was when I was a toddler, teenage years and stuff like that, and hung out with a bunch of my buddies out there, and yeah, so I've been in Cleveland my whole life, born and raised Cleveland.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're speaking to one himself.
Oh really? Yeah. No, I mean, and it couldn't be honestly a better city to there. It's just the best city to grow up adoring like rock and roll and music and
Mhm.
stuff, you know, because like you come from like a whole history of like really, really cool musicians. So that just turned me on to all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I was like, I'm in this city too, so I have to play.
Absolutely.
yeah. But
And then I was in musical theater like my whole life.
Okay.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Like I said, y'all know the drill. If you see green on the second one, you're like,
Henry's talking that way, like complete opposite side of the
I
mic.
was so far away from the
very
mic.
unprofessional.
These-
Henry.
Yeah, seriously.
No, it's unprofessional on us. Our fucking mics.
No, it's fine.
Open, so.
These things pick up great though.
Yeah.
You
No.
can hear okay, good. But I was in musical theater my whole life, so I'd been singing since I was like 2, and I had like theatrical training, so like and like choir training, so I was always singing like the proper way, and like so I'm grateful that I was trained that way because my stamina is like pretty high to sing. Being in like a rock band, you know, you gotta have like good stamina and like know how to sing professionally and not lose your voice.
Yeah, like when we first started singing together, like Erin was like, dude, you're gonna lose your voice by the time you're like.
Well, he doesn't wear
28.
in-ears either, so he's gonna lose his voice and he's gonna lose his hearing.
When she first started hearing me sing, it was just because I didn't grow up knowing really like professionalism in terms of like technique and stuff. So she was like, if you keep like screaming, you know.
Oh yeah, it was bad. When I first joined the band, I was like, this is horrible.
Yeah.
But he learned. But
yeah,
and then I went to college, and then I didn't do anything with music. And I knew by when I was like 18 or 19, I like wrote in like a journal of mine that I like wanted to be in a rock band. So I knew it was like something I wanted to do, but I never knew how, I guess.
Yeah.
I never knew how to join a band.
Definitely.
You know,
I mean,
like
it's tough. So do you play any instruments? Like,
No.
while we're growing up. So
Nope.
yeah, I mean that's a tough way, especially.
I just knew I wanted to sing. I just knew I wanted to be. I loved rock and roll, and I grew up on rock and roll. My dad, and then I grew up on R&B. So both of those combined, like from my parents listening to those types of things.
Yeah.
I definitely wanted to be like on stage singing some sort of way.
What plays were you in?
What plays was I in?
You're talking to musical theater man himself.
I was.
Mayor
Oh,
Shim,
you
the
were?
Music Man.
Oh, the class at every freaking high school did Music Man. I
know.
swear.
It's like you got to check in. Of course, Annie.
Yeah.
And then for some reason,
Annie, of course. I was Annie.
Were you?
Yes.
I got
In middle school.
That was like our 8th grade one. Like in 6th grade, I
8th
was
grade.
like one of the top.
Same.
And then for some reason, I just kept getting demoted every year.
Yeah. They're like,
They were
wait.
Actually,
We
there's
put
a
them way
tree.
too at the top way too soon. No, I was in a bunch of random stuff. I was in like a chorus line. I was in like Once Upon a Time.
Okay. And you grew up in Cleveland too, then?
Yeah, I went to Menor.
Okay, got you.
So I grew up in Menor and went to Menor High.
Nice. Got some East Siders, baby.
Yes, yes. But yeah, and then I ended up finding these guys and joining the band, and I've been in the band ever since.
she's like Michael Jackson sometimes in rehearsal. She might not play an instrument like with her hands, but she'll be like she'll hum something, you know. She'll be
Michael
like,
Jackson.
You should do this.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
We're like, all right, can you hum that again, please?
I will always say the most important part of a musician is being able to just hear. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I've never been trained at all.
Yeah.
And if you're, and again, it's like speaking on different levels. I feel like sometimes where if you can understand, give you a melody, and I think John Mayer honestly said this in an interview recently where he was like, when you say someone, you'll be like, what do you play over this?
Mhm.
And they'll be like, oh, well, I need my guitar and I need this. And he's like, no, a good musician will just start riffing from their mouth.
From
And
the mouth.
I feel like
for
that
sure.
just speaks truth. And again, you can just tell when someone has that
Mhm.
in them.
Good ear, definitely. It speaks volumes to have a good
Absolutely.
ear.
Yeah, like my favorite instrument is our vocals. So it's
Yeah.
like when you translate,
It's
and
my
you
only
can
instrument.
translate that to other instruments, and I feel like the guitar is like a really good outlet and like vehicle to like translate what vocals could do as an instrument that's obviously not a vocal instrument.
Yeah.
But like you can vocalize things on the 6th string because you can like bend the notes and that's also why I just love the guitar, because it's like almost like an extension of the voice. You can do that with keys, but like to an extent though. But then once they came out with that modulation, you know, the pitch bending, it was like, okay, now we're singing.
That's a little
Yeah.
game changer for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to start to learn how to yodel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's new.
What does practicing yodeling take? Is there
Just literally doing it over and over again, and like
Are there different keys you yodel in then? Or
There's like a certain song that I found like literally this week that that I like fell in love with, and I was like, it's such a hard song, and I can sing everything else but the yodeling part.
Okay.
So I'm really trying to learn how to like.
It's hard to be like that Walmart kid from a couple years ago who's yodeling.
Yeah, he's famous as hell now. He's famous as hell now.
The country singer guy.
Shit, I forgot his name.
No, I know who you're talking about. He's old. He's older now.
And he's like actually.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's touring and the whole shebang.
I saw a video of him playing, like really, like singing a old like outlaw song, and he was killing it. And I was like, shit, he deserves it.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Like we never fucking left. All right, so yeah, so I know we were diving into kind of you guys' musical, just growing up and everything. When did the idea for LoConti as a band start?
Be a him question.
Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, probably like 2022.
Okay.
Me and my brother Michael had a bunch of music that we were sitting on, and we were like, let's kind of like take this out of just like the jam, and let's like try to get into the scene with something like organized, and form like a actual band with a goal and a direction.
Did you run drive like jamming? Because I feel like that's where like it starts. Is when you're like, okay, we've jammed. Like, let's
I mean, like we had like songs, like like stories and front to back songs that we wanted to like get out.
Still jammed.
Yeah. Oh, and jamming's just in the DNA now. Yeah, we always do that still.
So then you had ideas for songs before you write them. Okay.
Yeah, and then we were like, all right, let's do this, and we'll record what we can. We'll do it, and I don't know, and then it just kind of formed naturally after that. Michael hit up Eric Sconyers, who he went to school with, and so I got to know Eric Sconyers through playing the guitar with him. He's a saxophone player.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then I went on Instagram and I was like, anybody know any bass players? Because I was friends with some bass players, but they didn't really want to. It was just like they had other stuff going on. So I was like, anybody know any bass players? And Sarah Salopek DMs me on Instagram, and she's like, hey, my boyfriend plays the bass. Here's his phone number. I get in contact with him, and we got along great. And he was like, all right, send me your address, because like I'm in like Trevor Carmichael. Okay. He's like, I'm in like 3 other bands right now, so it has to be like convenient for me. And I sent him my address, and we were like next door neighbors, and didn't even know. Yeah, and he was 3 houses down. Which is
that sounds pretty convenient.
And super convenient. Yeah, he just was never home, so that we just never really. I already kind of knew of him, but we just never got to know each other like in the neighborhood. So then he started playing bass, but then he went on tour with Oregon Space Trail of Doom.
Dude, love those.
Killer. Yeah,
entered me into the Cleveland music scene.
Really?
Like, I remember
R.I.P.
Oregon Space Trail of Jazz at Winchester when they were doing Wednesday nights and stuff.
You saw that live?
Dude.
Cool.
Literally jaw dropped. I love those guys. And,
I've heard a lot about that project.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I got to see Doom like live, and then, but dude, I've heard that so many times. They've turned so many people on to like that scene. Yeah. They're cool as fuck.
Absolutely. I could see Ryan still doing this thing too.
Yeah. I miss that band. I miss seeing them. But Trevor did a run with them, so he left, and we were like, all right, well, we did a Grog Shop show and a couple other shows with Trevor as the bass player. And we were like, all right, well, we got to find another player. Tyler Pierce came up, and all of a sudden we had like a full-blown band, and we just started playing a bunch of bars and all sorts of stuff. We were playing all the time. A lot of mainly for free. Yeah, we've had a bunch of growth.
Original group.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's kind of a long story on how it kind of all formed.
Well, this is the perfect place to tell it. But, so I guess like when you guys were first starting out, were you going off those songs then that you
Yeah,
guys had?
the core of it
Mhm.
was getting these songs out.
Gotcha.
It was like
Yeah.
what, like 60-70% covers, and like
Yeah. Well, because we
You know,
went. Well, because right
we
away.
weren't like doing the originals right away.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like we were only
There's a
doing
lot.
like 35 minutes of original music, like right from the jump.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then, but at the same time, we were like taking up all these like bar gigs and stuff that required us to play for 3 hours, and we would kind of like,
We would need more content.
yeah,
pretty
we would
much.
kind of jump the gun a little bit and be like, oh yeah, we could do that. So then we like obviously had to learn a bunch of covers.
Mhm.
But yeah, and we kind of like, you know, fell into our own sound through playing live music.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Just
I
playing.
met Erin
Best way
at
to
a.
do it.
Yeah, and that's kind of like what we found out. You know, like what we wanted in our original songs, what we didn't want. I met Erin at a St. Patrick's Day party. That's how I first got into. Yeah, introduced.
Chaos at Cleveland.
Yeah.
St. Patrick's
Yeah, we
Day.
were at
Yeah.
a same
Was it
party, house party.
2022
Um,
in March, or was it 2023?
I don't know, 22.
I think it was 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really weird.
Yeah.
It's already 2025.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's
Halfway
bizarre.
through 2025.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met at a mutual house party,
Mm-hmm.
and I had known Michael before. We worked at the same restaurant together when
Mm-hmm.
we were kids, like teenagers.
Gotcha.
And I had seen like Dante, our friend Dante Pat, who's like our like lights, smoke, media guy.
Oh, sick.
He
Sick
does-
that you guys have that.
He does all
Yeah.
that, and he's one of our best friends. So like, there's that, and he's just like loves to do like lighting and like loves to do like effects.
Yeah.
So he was videotaping them like doing these like underground like C-Bars bar gigs, and
Hell
I was
yeah,
like,
C-bars.
this is awesome. I want to be in a band. And like these people in a band kept popping up, and Dante kept posting them, and then I ended up seeing Michael and Henry at this party, and I was like, if you need a female singer, I sing. You probably don't know that, but like I do. And I went over like literally one time, I sang for them. I sang in front of everyone, and they were like, this is
Hell
it.
yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, you're in the band.
Yeah,
Pretty
it was,
much.
yeah, it was like the week of. Yeah, she came over and we were like, "Oh, this is perfect. This is
Yeah,
you're
I think
exactly."
I sang Valerie, and I was hungover as hell. I was so hungover
Yeah.
the night before, and I was
Mhm.
like, all right, here we go. Let's do it. I was so hungover. I had I had like
Sometimes.
rasp in my voice. I was like, I'm gonna sound
Oh,
so good.
Hell yeah, dude. I can say every band needs a little bit of a female vocal. I feel that in so much music that I hear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's great
yeah.
you caught that on
Mhm.
early, and as well, like having horns early on, man. Like I truly
Yeah.
like that type of music is just everything. It's the wow
Mhm.
factor,
Mhm.
but also when you can like mix it in and blend it in where it's not solely taking the solos and stuff. Is
Yeah.
like, so huge in music, and I think you guys do that fucking beautifully.
Thank you, man. Yeah, Eric. Eric is like his background is jazz
Yeah.
through and through.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, and he just
He's
grew up with
evolved
that.
So much,
Oh,
though.
he
Like,
and once
we
he
all have.
yeah, he grew up playing like all the standards and like improvising and stuff. So when he joined this band, it's like kind of a deviation of the genre that he grew up with. And he was like, "Man, guys, I've never had to like blow so hard before." And, like
Yeah,
try
he's
to
nagging.
try to pierce through these like two electric guitars and full drum kit, you know.
Damn, man.
And he loved it. He loved it. It was a change. It was like just a change of direction for him playing in a rock band and like.
The first
And
I
we
would
loved
say
it. It was the
year,
first time, and this was like
we were partying hard.
like LoConti. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we were partying like during the set, after
And
the
just
set,
going
like
hard.
we were like, this is what it is to be in a rock band, and then now all of us like don't drink really
Yeah.
or don't smoke. Like we don't really do that during shows anymore. But like when we first started the band, like we were getting fucked up on stage.
It's unbelievable how quickly you realize that as
Yeah.
an artist, and you're like, you know what, I could have a lot more fun
Yeah.
doing this after.
yeah, or just going to sleep.
yeah.
Eating and going to sleep sounds great.
The adrenaline high, though.
Yeah, it's also just like with growing up. Like we all joined the band like super young. Like I was like 23 at the time, and now I'm 26.
Yeah.
And like Henry was 22, and like 21 and 20 or earlier
Something
than
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
So
still
it's like
just
we
in
all
that
just
mode.
like kind of grew up, and we realized, oh, if we're gonna like actually do this, we have to be like sober for sure.
Absolutely.
and like wake up 100%. You know,
No, it definitely
Depends on the gig.
It is going down.
well, we're not getting fucked up.
Yeah.
We're not getting fucked up anymore.
Depends if it's a 3-hour gig. Hour 3 may look.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Now it's
Every once in a blue moon.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's interesting because, like, I guess now that I'm 31, like, sometimes a question I'll get asked by, like, younger coworkers is, like, what's the difference between your 20s and 30s? I'm like, it really shouldn't be categorized that way. Like, ages 25 to, like, 35, I feel are much more similar than, like, age 20 to 29.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what you were just talking about made me think of that.
Mhm.
Like the difference between 26 or 27 and 21 and 22 is huge.
Huge.
I don't feel any different really than I was when I was 26 or 27.
I completely agree. 21-year-old Erin was a freaking crazy person. She was great. She was crazy. But no, I definitely agree with that. I feel like the age that personally that I'm in like is in like to like from now on, I feel like it just keeps getting better. Like I know who I am.
Yeah.
I'm like confident in who I am.
Mhm.
And you know, like we have goals and like we're actively trying to like hit those goals
And most people don't, and that's like the biggest
Yeah.
thing right now when you're again going through your late 20s, like just again finding yourself. Period.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
big that is.
Finding yourself and like knowing who you are like comes, I feel like, with this age, you know, and just like with maturity.
Yeah, and obviously surround yourself with the correct people as well, and
Yeah.
people who have similar mindsets is like huge. Is what I've
Similar
found out as well.
mindsets for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I feel like that like I personally really like about like a band versus just like some solo thing is that like you find this group of people and then you have like camaraderie, and then like if you're having a bad day, one of the other guys for sure is going to be like, hey, you got this, or we, you know,
Mhm.
we could do this, or like no, let's like definitely stick to this rehearsal, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Just like pick up on bad days. That's the one nice thing. I mean, that's just like a blessing with this group is that we all kind of want the same thing out of music, and we also like respect, you know, the songs and the music as much. You know, like it's given us so much, we give it as much as we can too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing. That's like one of my favorite parts about having like a group. You know, yeah. It's like you don't feel like you're alone.
No, that's big.
Which can be shitty sometimes.
Dude, you can find yourself in those holes all the time, but
Yeah.
to be able to just have another voice in the room to be able
Mhm.
to just get you out of your own head in general. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be anything. It just be talking about how their day's going. It
Mhm.
gets you out of your funk or whatever you can feel in sometimes, and
Mhm.
where you're not always there, whatever you're doing. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
nope, it's huge. It's huge. Is there? I guess that just comes to mind though. Is there any stories that y'all have of getting a little bit too rowdy on stage, or things that
Oh,
gone
yeah.
wrong or
Oh,
gone
yeah.
right?
I have one in particular
Let
about
it out,
me.
Erin. Tell them.
I remember when I was just so messed up on stage. I was MFing this, MFing that. Like, what's up, motherfuckers? Like, you know.
And that's just the
And
worst to
then-
see the day, like on video.
Oh,
like 12
God,
hours
it's
later.
So horrible and cringy. And you're like, what
She
was
saw
I doing?
videos of herself after that, and she was
I
like,
don't watch videos of myself
She was
ever.
like-
Even if it's a good performance,
Yeah.
like so when it's like a
She was
bad
like, "Oh,
one,
no."
and I'm like, or there was one time where I was like, I don't even want to say this, but I have to. There was one time I was so drunk, I was singing a song. I don't remember what song it was, and I was crawling on the floor like a cat. I'm
Were you
like,
holding the mic like this?
She can
Yeah,
get away.
like
she
I'm
can get away with that
I
shit.
get-
Could you imagine me doing that? Like that's not the worst thing, Erin.
it's not,
That's
that's
a
like
pretty,
horrifying to me.
That's fine.
To me now,
Sounds fine.
I don't know.
Wrong.
At sea bars,
It looked cool.
at sea
Yeah.
bars.
Yeah, it
I
was
feel
fun.
like anything goes at that place. So you
Yeah,
picked the
I
right
guess
venue.
everyone was so cross-eyed it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone saw you doing that. They were like,
What about you?
Fuck
What
yeah.
about you? You got
if I
any?
imagine me doing that, someone would throw up.
No way.
Gig's over.
Gig's over.
I feel like this is fucking gross.
What about you? Do you
No.
have any cringe stories that you remember that you did?
Well, like
I'm actually curious.
I think it was if I can just remember like around like that same night actually. Remember I took my shirt off and then I
Oh,
went and
this
started
was an
rolling on the
ongoing thing.
floor and I forgot that
Oh.
it was like muddy outside. So
I forgot
I
that you
got
did
up.
that.
I got up and like it just looked like there was just poop all over my fucking back. I mean, it was so
forgot
like
that
my
you
whole
did
back
that.
was like just brown.
Was it like mid-set too, and you just had to keep going? Or
Yeah.
Oh my
at the end?
It was
God,
fun.
It was C-Bar's floor. Oh Lord.
Yeah, we had a great time. That actually something wild happened. Like like at that same at C Bars, some guy like missed the whole flight of stairs and his head cracked open.
Shit.
Like
That was
the second to last time we played there, and oh my god, it was so bad. It was
That
so
was really
gross, so
Some
bad.
crazy
God.
shit happens
That
at
sounds
C-Bar.
It was so gross. His head literally, and there was like a pool of blood half the size of this carpet.
Oh my God.
It
And
was
like
really-
enough to
it
be like,
looks
all right,
bad.
this person has just like passed. Like this is,
Jeez.
and then all of a sudden, Paul's like, he keeps doing
Yeah,
this.
it's like the third time.
yeah,
Oh
it
my
turns
God.
We're like,
turns
wait,
out
what?
turns out this
It's
was
like
a
he's
reoccurring
never coming back here.
thing, you know.
Yeah.
And we're like, can someone
It's like he's
even
banned
handle
now.
one instance of
He
this
just
accident?
bounces right back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
We're like,
like,
okay.
not
He's like one of the
again.
alien dudes when I'm
Ew,
back, just like put himself back
nasty.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
C-Bars is an interesting place. Shout out C-Bars.
Shout out.
Shout
I
out
love
Paul.
it. I really, really love it.
They
Mhm.
really, really like. Still to this day, is that like the most money we've made? Is that C-Bars?
Oh yeah, I mean they're the first. They're the first person. They're the first place that ever paid us, and they'll be the last.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They're the first place that ever paid us cash, and they're just indebted to them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love
we
them.
are. We really do.
Yeah.
Good stuff. That's great to hear.
Yeah, I love them.
C Bars. Yeah, no, I have to venture out a little bit more to kind of just more east side venues. I again get so caught up over here,
Mhm.
500 feet from Happy Dog.
I mean, there's tons of places just like. I mean, this whole place is cool. We've actually never played at the Happy Dog.
Really?
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
just
even been there.
it just never really lined
I
up.
know. Maybe I'll go. tonight.
We'll get a show
Yeah.
there sometime. But I mean that place is really cool too.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
definitely take care of it. Like everything at the door goes to the artist.
Yeah.
They're very forward about all that, which
That's
is
cool.
nice.
Mhm.
And yeah, like
Love
yeah,
that.
hometown place. Now there's so many
Yeah.
cool bars in the area. I guess all right, let's just have this conversation because I've been thinking about this and we've talked
What?
about this. It's like I always like obviously I go to another city and something and I see just how their music scene's set up, and then I like obviously want to compare it back to Cleveland. But are there anything that you guys have noticed, I guess, in playing out specifically in the greater Cleveland, just Northeast Ohio area in general, that you have been like, this is awesome, or like, oh, we could like work on this a little bit more?
Yeah.
And I can just give an example that came to mind was like, we have a lot of incredible music in Cleveland right now. We have a lot of people willing to go out and see music right now, but you have to seek it out where like you have Coda in Tremont, you have here in Gordon Square, you have the
Mhm.
Winchester over in Lakewood, where I wish there was just like a hut where you know that there are 3 bars playing
Mhm.
music that night, and you could just know that it's happening all the time. And again, it's tough. Like you got to make sure that people are going there in the winter time, and
Yeah.
it's tough to be able to keep it going. But I don't know. That's just one thing. I'm like, man, I wish there was just like 3 bars in a row.
Totally.
But I don't know if there's anything from you guys' experience playing out that you're like, this is awesome about our scene, or like, you know what, we could value from this.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Mhm.
If anything comes to mind.
I mean,
Like if it was more accessible, like if there was like a strip.
like
Yeah.
a strip.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, my idea is like, shit. All right, the Browns are moving to Brook Park. The Rock Hall's getting an expansion over there. If we want to be the rock and roll city, man, it would be
I know.
sweet if there was
We
just
talked about that.
a
Yeah.
street down by the water over there
Mhm.
that just has like bars like you're even in. I mean, like East Fourth style, but like bars or like music venues bar-esque
Mhm.
rather than. Like,
That'd be
downtown
so
places.
rowdy.
It is, but then
It would
it's
be
like
rowdy, yeah.
you
It'd be
put enough
sweet.
money into it, like people gonna go.
Yeah.
You gotta make
Mhm.
sure that it's like driven year round, and so
Mhm.
Like there's like
I know it is.
there's
it's
like
weird.
a few there's a lot of like champions, like individuals in this city that really push the live music scene and try to embody the fact that like we are the rock and roll capital of the world. I don't really feel a lot of like huge push and love and support from like the actual city itself, you know, like the
Yeah.
officials of it.
Or like outside.
But like the folks at the Rock Hall, they're badass. The people at Happy Dog Grog Shop and all of like the West Side, just like a lot of like there's a lot of like individuals and
Yeah.
like pockets of people that are just guns loaded, like that, like we are the rock and roll capital of the world, and they're making things happen. But man, like we definitely need like something like that, like a strip. Like the only problem with that is that like it probably require like some sort of like company to like own the whole block, you
Yeah.
know,
And
which
it'd
might
just be,
cheapen
like,
it.
Like
Yeah.
All of a sudden you
the
get like
farm.
all
like
of
a
a sudden
thousand of the farms.
a farm,
Like,
yeah, and
like
yeah.
Which no hate on the farm.
No, I mean, I was gonna say, like, I've been there, and like, I'm just like, shit, like, yeah, something like this right on the water,
Yeah.
and, like,
But
it's
more
a
of
good
it.
vibe.
Well, I will
Yeah.
say again, no shit on the farm. We've played there twice.
Okay.
And I think we might be like one of the only local bands that have ever played there.
Yeah, I never see anyone
Which is
there.
No, yeah,
Kinda
they fly
sad.
people
Like,
in.
They fly people in. They pay people like thousands of dollars to perform, which is great. They're known for their live music, but like it's a Cleveland bar. Like they should. I don't know. I feel like bars should definitely like try to hire local artists because there's a lot of kick-ass artists in Cleveland.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and there's a lot of artists in Cleveland that play the genre that the farm is looking for. That play it better than these guys that fly in.
Mm-hmm.
That play it better than them with
Means
more heart.
to them.
Yeah, it means more to them. They need the money more. Like
Yeah.
like the farm could do a better job at finding talent for sure.
Agreed.
Yeah.
More support
Oh, yeah.
from like the city, like bars
Yeah.
itself would be great.
Yeah.
Like other than like the Winchester, of course, the local bars like that,
Mhm.
Winchester and Coda and Mahal's,
Yeah.
like they intertwine out of town people with local people.
But they're independent. They got that. They have the control over their
Mhm.
thing. The farm. That's a big company. They gotta make money. You know, that's
Yeah.
like their
Are there, like, other
priority.
farms, you know, when I go to cities?
There are,
then?
yeah.
Okay.
One
I
or
think there's
two.
like 4 of them.
Gotcha. See,
I
didn't know
think.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a chain.
Mhm.
It's a chain. But yeah.
But that's just like one example, I guess.
Yeah, but like though,
Mhm.
but it's right there though, and I've again, to your point, have not seen many local
Yeah.
things. Like I know they did like the Cleveland Music Awards there. I think
They did that, yeah, in like 2023.
At the farm?
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
Yeah.
before they did it at the one that we got before they did at the Masonic Temple.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
And that's just
Is
that
still a venue?
It's cool.
Yeah,
it's
it's
old
really
and
awesome.
trickety
Yeah, that's
and
my
like
shit.
haunted. I love
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
that's another
Hannah
thing.
Hannah is still running box office.
Box
there.
office?
Yeah,
Shout out Truss.
Yeah, Hannah from Truss.
Hannah,
Yeah,
love
I don't
you.
know if she's still working there, but
I think she might have left.
Mhm.
But that's another thing. And this, I hope this doesn't make me sound like ungrateful or anything, but
Oh yeah, this is just to only be like negative about. This is like, you know,
Absolutely.
yeah. I mean, we
No.
could talk all day about the positives in
Absolutely,
the city. Yeah.
absolutely.
this specific statement that I'm going to make, I hope it doesn't make me sound ungrateful, but
Oh, gotta be critical.
we won best band in Cleveland.
Mhm.
And you would think, like, in the rock and roll city capital of the world or of the United States or whatever Cleveland is, it would receive like some sort of like, you know, commotion. Like, oh, best band in
Yeah.
Cleveland, you know? Like we didn't, nothing like came of it.
Yeah,
And it was a little weird. We were like, is this like, it was just a little weird. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, we're like, where is like the rock and roll? Like, this is supposed to be like the rock capital of the world. And we won best band, and there's like no one reaching out to us.
You got Cleveland.com shouting you out. And...
Yeah, like that's about it.
No, that's a good point. And I guess I never really follow up or ask anyone kind of what happens when that
Nothing.
happens. Yeah.
Nothing. We keep
You know,
working.
maybe it was our
Yeah.
fault.
We keep working our asses off.
Yeah,
Is what it is.
maybe it was our fault because we didn't really like seize the moment. One, we didn't think we like deserved it, and then another one was that it just kind of came and went. You know, like we did, and then we had a gig that night. So by the time the next morning came around, we were like, "Oh, I can't believe we got that award."
Yeah.
And then we didn't really like press on it and try to
Yeah,
like
it
get
was just,
anything
like, it
from
just,
it.
like, came and went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so maybe that was our fault, but we
Maybe.
looking back, we thought maybe we could get like a couple gigs out of it.
No, I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah.
And
Maybe they can embody.
Yeah.
Maybe they can pump some more money into the like someone. Maybe the mayor can pump some more money into the Cleveland
Mayor
Music
Bibb.
Awards because
Yeah.
it's a cool thing going on. You know?
100%. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm invested in it, and it always kind of releases me to new artists or comedians or venues and just
Yeah.
figure
Yeah.
out who's doing well.
Mhm.
But yeah, to your point, Erin, like people do. Ooh, I'm out and about on West Coast, and I say I'm from Cleveland. Immediately, they're like, "Oh, the Rock and Roll Hall." Like that's the only thing people know about us. like.
But like we're like the least known for music.
I know it's.
But
so
we have like
weird.
amazing artists like
We d-
Kid Cudi, Tracy Chapman,
Yes.
like who else? I'm blanking. Oh,
Michael
MGK.
Stanley,
Like
baby.
he just had a huge weekend literally
Yeah.
dedicated to himself. pretty much.
We're like
Filter,
Taylor
Nine
Swift.
Inch Nails,
Nine Inch Nails.
Marilyn
yeah.
Manson.
Yeah. See,
Joe Walsh,
Joe Walsh.
Yep.
my favorite.
Yeah, there's a ton of insane like artists that come from.
Nice
England.
call. I
It's, like,
forgot Nine Inch Nails. Yeah.
Still at the bottom of the barrel. I don't know why.
No, it's very interesting, and I don't know. Again, all we can do right now is just talk about it. But hopefully, there comes a time where again you see that lakefront going to be wide open down there, right next to the Rock Hall.
Right, that'd be awesome.
Like,
That'd be
I
great.
don't know. It just feels like there could be something there, accessible to people coming from both sides of the city, and
Yeah.
and just like give them more of a thing. Because again, people go to the Rock Hall when they visit here. Like when they're coming in for different things, they go there, and yeah, there's nothing around there afterwards. It's like that one taco place, like over on the edge, like Nuevo or whatever that is. And that's it.
That's literally
it. And so I don't know. I'll be interested to see, but that was something that was crossing my mind.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all throwing shit at the wall. I want to do a lot more of these questions, and whether they even be like brainstorming or like panel kind of things, where it's like the question of like how does music affect the community and like just stuff like that. But we'll cross that bridge later on because I kind of want to get back to you guys in LoConti. So
yeah, they should make a strip. If you're listening and you got billions of dollars in this, if there's a listener here, he's got $1 billion. Just make a strip. Make a big strip. Yeah, with like 10 bars. 10 bars that can play live music. We'll be here for it.
We'll fill them up. We'll fly people into the Burke Airport.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
No.
No. But anyway, so LoConti, you guys have 2 albums out right now, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
2 albums.
Absolutely.
And I ran your first one for 2023. Was that Cherry Red? Cherry Red?
Yes.
But your last one, guys. That one was unbelievable. Reflections.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
nice.
Like, dude, we were
Thank you
driving
so
to
much.
see Fish in Pittsburgh a couple weeks ago and just popped that thing on. And
Sick.
it took us 3 or 4 songs to be like, oh my God, this is LoConti. Like, I didn't even realize it.
I
Damn,
love
man.
That. Thank you.
Shit. Thank you, man.
That's really awesome.
No, it's
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that blew my mind because Spruce was playing the music. I had no context, and I was like, I don't even remember who I was guessing, but I was like, oh, is this like pigeons playing ping pong? Is this Goose? I was like, what the fuck is this? This is crazy.
Cool.
And then Spruce was just like, yeah, this is LoConti.
Oh, that's really cool.
No, I like seriously, like your guys' style of music is like right on my alley. Like, it's
sweet.
really
Yeah, I
right
feel like
on
we
the
all
level.
kind of have the same music taste.
Absolutely.
Like you were mentioning all these bands that I just adore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, man, we love
Heck
them.
yeah.
Do you guys so what's your process like, I guess, for recording? I know you guys like work with Billy, but then I also saw you like went to the Lava Room as well. So what's your guys' kind of process with that? And
For Cherry Red, we recorded, produced the whole thing with Billy at his place.
Yeah.
And we're doing the same thing now with the music that we're sitting on
With their
currently.
album.
Yeah. But for Reflections, we went to Mike Brown at Lava Room out in Independence, and he's just like a fucking Trojan. He knows. Yeah, he's got it going over there. It's really cool. It's a cool studio. Like,
It was a beautiful studio.
Yeah,
really cool.
and he's so open to like collaboration. Like any artist out here, like just send him an email and he'll welcome you with open arms.
that's awesome.
And like just want to show you the space. He's really proud of it. And I loved work. It was cool. I mean, that was like our first time like working in like a professional studio. Yeah, and we had a certain budget, and he knew what it was, and like we just worked with it, and we had a great time doing it. And he's an artist too, so like he gives all sorts, just like Billy. He just like gives input, and like knows what he's doing big time. Yeah, you kind of have to.
Absolutely.
if you got all that gear, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
No, but Reflections. That's really nice, by the way, guys. I'm happy.
Dude, it's just like
I'm really
It's
glad
genuine.
you said that about that.
Yeah, it's legitimately excellent music.
Thank you.
Wow.
I can't even think.
Damn.
I can't think of the song right
That's
now.
so sweet.
But
Thank
your
you.
vocals, I like catch myself singing it all the time, and I'm like, what song is this? I'm like,
Fuck.
shit, it's LoConti.
There's
Well,
so many songs.
It's
now.
it's a little.
Is it
something.
a duet
That's
or is
awesome.
it just me?
No, I'm gonna find it out right now.
Oh my
It's
God.
gonna piss me off. If
I
I-
really
Reflections.
wanna know.
It's
I really wanna know.
a little less lonely.
Oh, yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
That's him.
Mhm. That's like one of our favorite songs to play live. We love that song. We tracked everything live in the studio. So like, and
That was
Oh, like as a full band?
yeah, as a
Oh,
full
okay.
band, and then we
Nice.
dubbed some stuff afterwards. It's great, and now we're back to the DIY.
Yeah.
Just
we need to,
for
like,
interest.
hone in and
Yeah. We just
Yeah.
I like.
When there's no restraints, I'm sure, with
Mhm.
monetary
No.
and also time, like it
Yeah.
gives the freedom
and
a little bit.
Billy, like we can just tell him like our true opinion, and
Mhm.
I never felt like I couldn't do that with Mike, but like Billy's like one of our best friends.
Yeah.
It's just a different type of like comfortable,
Mhm.
and like creativity can like come out when you're super comfortable.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel.
That's how, and I like working within an album too, because you go from like project to project, record differently,
Mm.
so like different maybe genre. Like I just
Yeah.
like
It's not like a
I like
time
doing
thing.
like album based projects.
You're speaking our language. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously you could like come up with singles and stuff.
Pearl Jam was all about that. Like they would
Yeah.
do different recording techniques on different albums, different studios, different producers. Like I love when artists do that because it gives like different albums, different feels, different
For sure.
textures. Like obviously it'll have that anyway because of the music is going to be different, but like it's just another layer to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it keeps things fresh and interesting. I mean, consistency is good, but like I just like trying new stuff out. Gets me going.
Keeps you on your toes.
It probably shows you what you like too. Like after
Yeah.
doing that for several albums, you probably like come to certain conclusions of like, oh, I think this works better, or you like
Mhm.
understand like this technique gives like this type of texture like
Mhm.
more than you would have 2 albums ago or
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we'll like I'm even like mixing stuff now. It's just like with like software. I mean, you got it all like at your fingertips,
Nice.
And I saw that you got
Yeah.
Logic, right? Is that what you
Oh,
use?
yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's
I
all-
use Logic too.
I was
so
gonna ask that.
yeah,
Like, what's all you whipping, dude?
that's
It's
what I use.
intimidating. But
Yeah.
I'm sure if you have Billy being able to kind of help you through it, and this is kind of what I've been telling myself more recently is like you're only gonna find out how well you are and learn from that is just doing it.
Oh yeah,
So
it's part of the process.
it is.
Yeah, it's part of the process. The recording is part. I mean, it's all part of the. Some musicians don't really like the studio and recording. I love it. I love it. It's like one of my favorite parts.
Yeah.
is recording music.
I think
No,
so.
that's one of my favorite parts too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sometimes more than live.
than shows. Yeah,
Than shows.
Mhm.
yeah.
Sometimes, like it just depends
on
like,
the day.
where we are
where
in life
Yeah.
and like where we are in the day, and the
Depends
month.
on Aaron if Aaron's drinking that day.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron's crawling to the studio.
No, depends on if I'm smoking.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
kidding, I'm
she'll
kidding.
smoke. Yep, that will never stop.
We got a victory J after this podcast, ready to roll.
2 weeks sober.
Oh shit.
No,
She's just doing it for her voice.
I know. I just need a little break. Just a little break.
Just a little bump.
Yeah.
Is so then new album is have you guys decided how many tracks or an idea potentially when you might be dropping
Yeah.
it? Would it be this year, next year?
Well, like the original plan was to drop a full album this year. It's probably not going to happen. But it's going to have like 12 to 15 tracks.
Yeah, shit.
And like 10 of which will be like front to back songs.
Nice.
So yeah,
And the
I
rest
mean,
is like transition
Yeah.
types. and,
yeah, just like atmosphere.
I love that shit. man.
stuff that we collected. Yeah.
That's when you see those in a album, you are supposed to listen to it front to back. You
Yeah.
do it in this order. Like
Yeah.
that's a telltale sign of
Yeah.
Yeah.
album.
I just like. Do you guys listen to vinyl?
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
with the vinyl. Yeah, it's in the
Right.
name.
Club, how many vinyls do you own?
Yeah.
I'm closing in on 1,000. I think
Yeah,
the
it's-
actual number is in the 800s, and I'm close to 900.
His room's nuts. Like the room he's in now.
I wish I could like move my camera around to show you.
Don't.
That's great. Don't do it. Don't do it.
There's people that have like 5 times as much as I do, though. Like
No, it's
I'll
crazy.
go to record shows and then I realize like my record collection could be quite small compared to a lot of people's.
Oh yeah. I mean, like vinyl is like listening to an album or track on vinyl is just like it gives it's like shows you the point of like like it shows you like what recording music really means. And this isn't like a unique thought at all. Like everybody like listen to a vinyl, they actually sit down and like you're like, oh my god, this is the best. Like music is the best. Like it makes me feel something like because it gets rid of like the like accessibility of music, you know, and like how you can just like skip, and then you understand what the artist was trying to convey from song to song. If you're listening to the A side and then B side, and then like if you're lucky, C and D. But like I just set up my uncle Matt passed away like 4 years ago, and he was a vinyl nut, like a nut. I mean, he owned so much vinyl, and he owned the coolest amplifier and like Klipsch speakers and all sorts of just great shit. And he just gave my mom like kind of like inherited his vinyl setup from him. And I just set it up for her like 2 days ago, and then I immediately listened to Horse with No Name, and then along with like the rest of the album and Pink Floyd The Wall. And I hadn't listened to that album like that since I was like probably like 19, and I was like, oh my god, and it just like refreshed like my like idea of like what an album is.
Actually, speaking of interludes,
oh, it was just nuts, man. Yeah, I was just like, oh, this is the best way to listen to music.
Well, and we always talk about it too. It's obviously you're listening to and stuff, but I love, like you said, you finish an A side, you hear it go up, and then you like have a couple seconds to like process it instead of just like immediately transitioning to another track. You're just like, okay, wow, all right, let's think about it. Well,
yeah.
So no, we love it. We do things called vinyl roulette where random ways we've literally put on like Super Smash as like computers and had them fight and assign each one a vinyl. Like there's so many different.
So fun.
There's so many different ways, but yeah, we'll do vinyl roulette where we choose 6 out of all of ours, so we have 1,000 plus.
Cool, that's really cool. Man.
It's fun, and then once one is listened, it's axed.
Yeah.
Except for any Dave Matthews albums, he can be played as many times as we want.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Yeah, and then you get all the gear with it too. Like Matt, like he was a huge smoker, like packs, and so I was like wiping all the yellow off of the speakers and stuff, you know. But it like you can see like
character,
the spirit in it. Yeah, I just love that shit. It sounds so taboo, but it's what I'm into.
You're speaking to the right people.
Yeah.
Have you guys pressed any of your stuff or
not yet? But that's the idea. Yeah.
I know it takes like a while from what I've heard. Like request, you're like, you're not gonna get this for 6 to 9 months. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I mean, I might have changed. I guess that was more so when I was looking into it or talking to people. It was like during the COVID period, which was probably a little bit less hands-on. Or
there's a demand.
Less stuff, but yeah, I know it does take a minute for it to let us go. But yeah,
it's cool.
Press reflections, and you have 2 buyers right here.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, we will for sure. We will, and we'll press Cherry Red too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We need the LoConti and the
eventually
mix.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I love black vinyl too. I like the classic
Clean.
black. Yeah. Clean. Yeah.
Same. Like whenever there's like a colored version or black offered, I always go for the black.
Really?
Yeah. Like it's cool to have those designs, but yeah, there's just something about just like that vintage feel.
Yeah.
For sure.
I just saw one the other day. I forgot who did it. I forgot the artist, but they had a design on the vinyl, and it was like, and the design like had like varying heights from the center, and it was like these little people, so when it started moving, it looked like they were dancing.
Oh, cool.
And I was like, that's really cool. I like that a lot. Yeah.
It's cool.
I dig that.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for the colorful vinyls.
I like them too.
Some of them are so cool.
I know. Yeah,
they look like something you want to bite into.
Exactly. Yeah, they do.
Like, have you ever seen like the liquid ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never owned one of those. But
those are
I
sweet.
Need to get my hands on one of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Tropical Rome just did one she just dropped a new single. I don't know if you listen to Tropical Rome at all. I love her.
She's Subway.
Subway. Yeah, she just dropped a vinyl for that single, and her vinyl is clear with her hair in it. It's like red hair.
What?
And it's probably fake hair, but like it looks like real hair. And I was like, I've never seen that before.
No, that's unique as hell. All right, well, we're on this topic. What are just some artists you guys like listening to, whether they be local or big time?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
And whether it be like you've loved them your whole life or just someone you're getting into now, or feel free to riff.
Yeah. Someone I've been like loving lately has been Emmylou Harris. I've been
Oh, yeah.
really listening to her lately. A lot of like bluegrass
Yeah, I was
country.
gonna ask, I haven't heard of her.
Oh, you know?
Yeah.
See, we
Yeah.
do you know Emmylou Harris?
I was saying that to the country bluegrass comment.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, I don't know Emmylou
Yeah,
Harris.
tell us more. We need it in.
Well, she's a huge artist that me and Henry just discovered like a year or two ago.
About
and
2
she's like
years
a
ago, yeah.
Grammy winning, award winning artist who sings what's like a
She just wasn't like as eccentric as like Dolly Parton, so she
Yeah.
never really saw
Well,
that side of pop. But
Yeah.
but we love her. And we started listening to her music and we were like, oh my god, this
Yeah,
is like
she's
some of the
just,
best
like,
country music we've ever heard.
Pure voice.
Yeah.
And I like to sing her too.
Yeah.
So I listen to a lot of artists that I would like to like sing.
Mhm.
So her
2 More Bottles of Wine was the first song we
Do you
heard
know
by
that
her.
song? 2 More Bottles.
You would love it,
Two
man.
more
It's just a
bottles of
classic,
I feel
yeah.
like I have
Came
heard.
out west together with a
Common desire.
Fever we had would have set the whole world on fire. Yeah, she's so good. She's so
All
good.
that like chicken pick, so good.
Just yeah.
Very
alright.
good. And
See, I want to pick you guys out. I mean, again, I don't really
Yeah.
know you guys that well, but like, I
Mhm.
love that you guys.
We listen to all
a
sorts
lot
of
of
stuff.
bluegrass
Yeah.
lately because Henry and Jonah have started like a duo,
Okay.
Mhm.
and they've been doing a lot of like picking and Billy Strings, and
Nice.
so
Love Billy.
I've been like joining their
Yeah,
duo. Sometimes,
we love Billy
so a lot
Strings.
of
We listen to him.
bluegrass
Mhm.
lately. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like grew up listening to like James Gang and I love Tame Impala. I'm a
Oh.
big, yeah, I love everything. I love this whole process. I love all of that.
Well, lately though.
The Eagles. I grew up listening to the Eagles,
The Eagles,
and that's
yeah.
why that's what turned me on to all the vocals too, because they're like
Mhm.
like one of my favorite vocal bands.
Oh, those
all of them.
harmonies, man.
Stellar.
Yeah, every single one of
harmonies.
them is just like just a crazy singers. But lately I just started listening to like Charlie Crockett a lot.
Oh, nice.
I think
Okay.
he's
Yeah,
great.
he showed
Yeah,
me
even though he's
Charlie
been around
Crockett.
for a while. But oh yeah, should we talk? Yeah, should we hop?
What?
Should we hop topics real quick
About what?
about the duo? But that's kind of
Oh,
off
yeah,
topic.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, no.
dive in. We go
Yeah,
anywhere.
Willow Tree.
Ride the
Willow
wave,
Tree's
baby.
their duo.
Yeah. The yeah, and then all of a sudden, and then it like opened my eyes to like more like folk and bluegrass. Me and Jonah started this. We were like, we might as well just name it another
John's
band.
our key player.
But now we play like during the weeks, which is great. It helps me like just play more guitar. And it's kind of just like a acoustic thing.
And now you can do music full time.
Yeah,
Oh,
which
nice.
which has
That's
been like really just like good
That's
for
the
me,
main
like
thing.
spiritually and mentally and
Absolutely.
everything.
Yeah.
Just
Heck
doing
yeah.
it like full time throughout the week
Mhm.
because we get to play like we could play a show on a Wednesday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and stuff. When it's just two guys,
Yeah.
makes
When
it makes
Jonah's
it
out of
easier
town.
to go into
Yeah,
like
jump on it, bring it
Yeah,
around.
Jonah's out of town. I step in.
right, yeah. So then
Which I
Aaron,
love.
Aaron will come up and we'll sing
fun.
harmonies together. Yeah,
Nice.
Mhm.
Willow Tree. I feel like I've seen at least that name.
yeah.
They just started it
Recently.
this summer.
Well, we were like, because me and Jonah were like, what should we name this thing? If anything, like, should we name it something, or should we just be like Jonah and Henry?
Yeah.
We were like, well, I don't know. We climb that willow tree up in Edgewater all the time,
Yeah.
so
Every day.
I like low key with like when you guys walked
So,
in. I was gonna say, I
yeah.
feel like I've seen you guys at Edgewater. Like
Yeah.
you're chilling
Oh,
by there all the time.
we
at the
probably
rocks.
have.
maybe we probably met
Yeah,
before.
I feel like
Oh,
we've crossed paths.
you
Yeah.
You guys
definitely
are like probably
have seen us at
crawling out of
Edgewater.
the water or something.
Yeah, Henry for sure. I
Alright.
probably just like in the
Confirmed.
yeah, we were probably just bug-eyed crawling out of the water.
We're there all the time because I live right there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and there's a tunnel that leads to it.
Oh yeah, that's
From
my
my
walk.
place.
That walk keeps me sane.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
same. But yeah. Lately, just a lot of like roots music.
Nice. So
Bluegrass
you have any like Willow Tree gigs coming up?
Yeah, I'm playing tomorrow at Food Truck Park, 11:30 to 1:30.
Oh, like over in Lakewood?
It's
Just
no,
you,
it's just me, but because Jonah's out of town, he ended up going to California to see Tedeschi Trucks.
And Billy
Yeah,
Strings.
which that's another band, a big fan.
And,
Yeah,
Who else? Grateful Dead
and Tedeschi Trucks and the Grateful Dead, Dead Company. Yeah,
and Billy.
I love the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
They're like my top 5 favorite. I love the Grateful Dead.
You
So-
didn't even say Allman Brothers.
And the Allman Brothers, they're my top 5.
Oh, there's clubs.
Yes, yeah, great album. See, we just
Keep that thing
all.
on, man.
I mean, we just
We
like
get it.
It's just good music. Yeah, that's a great album too. But tomorrow I'm playing during the day it's like on 12th and Superior, and then playing in Van
okay,
Aken.
sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I'll just be picking away, singing tunes.
Dude, and that just builds the chops, man. I'm sure you can
Mhm.
like test things, especially with that gig, and like
Yeah.
like I'm sure.
Yeah.
you're
I can work on my own music. I could really work on my own music when I know no one's listening.
Yeah. See, that's what
I'm like, at least I'm still getting paid for this. Yeah.
Exactly, man. I need to
But-
start doing like more of those. Because I'll play it a handful of times a year with my own music and stuff. And
Mhm.
like, I do it strategically where I'm like, okay, I know I can get my aunts to come to this show and do this and that.
Yeah.
But like, man, I honestly, there's so many times where I need to start like getting out there and just like being in the corner and just being that ambiance music.
Just
and
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a goal for me coming up here. But
Yeah, do it. Just like, just do it.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing I found out, whether it be in Cleveland or even just like anywhere in
Mhm.
the United States. Like,
Yeah.
people are looking for people to play.
Would you
just
do it?
gotta-
Would you do it on a 6-string?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Probably a 6-string. I need to. Are you doing like majority acoustic then when you do those kind of things?
Mhm.
All pretty much.
I'll probably bring in like an electric at some, I don't know,
Yeah, just in
day
case.
where I'm like bored or something. Yeah.
Very
But
nice.
So you
No,
have
for
to
the most
practice
part-
before your LoConti show.
Yeah. But for the most part, it's
Yeah,
just
so you get a
acoustic.
quick practice.
It looks kind of funny because Jonah plays the red Nord.
Oh,
You know,
very
like
nice.
the
Nord
like
3,
the Nord,
Yeah.
the one, like the big red.
One.
They built the Nord 4, and
And then
everyone
I-
still goes back to the Nord 3.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
a spaceship. And I'm playing an acoustic, so the contrast is kind of funny.
That's
But it works. I mean, it's great.
No,
Great-
it works
great
very
piano.
well. Very well.
Yeah.
No, that changes, and yeah, man, you your guys' music is great. Again, music that just fills like the empty space is like what attracts me a lot, and I feel like you guys do a lot. with
Yeah.
synths and horns, and again, vocals, even just
Mhm.
oozing out and stuff.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, we need it now more than ever. Like, it's just like it's just exactly what we want. It's who we are. Like music is. It's just the best. It's the best. It just embodies like life.
Yeah.
If like life had a dictionary, I feel like a good song would be like one page of that.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
And again, you got me thinking of my like bigger questions again and like that. But I just like laugh sometimes about music. How there's a guy busking on the side of the street. You could be at the small, and then you are paying hundreds of dollars to go see someone. And it's like crazy to like grasp that is like what music is, but also. One, it's been around forever. You had bards, even though they were just playing busking on the street, they're playing with kings. Like they're playing with like the top tier.
Yeah.
And then it also like you could have the most angry person, someone from a wholly different country, someone here, but like music is the underlying thing that no matter what, who you are, like you are putting on music sometime during your week.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's just hilarious how it is just everywhere and how big it can be, but how small it is at points when you feel you are.
Yeah.
Like it's such a very, very unique sort of art.
Yeah, and it introduces you to like a side of life that you wouldn't necessarily see. Like you get to get to go out, you do a gig, all of a sudden you're like, there's like a veteran right there. There's like a guy and a girl like getting into a relationship or getting out of a relationship. There's like an interesting guy here, interesting girl here, something over there, like all sorts of crazy people. Like or interesting things that you wouldn't necessarily see if you weren't out at the bar.
Yeah.
Or you could just go out to a bar and meet cool people.
Well, and it's
We wouldn't have met. Yeah.
Exactly. We would have met you. It's like G-Moist for you guys.
Yeah.
Look this up. Like it's again, meeting new people. Everyone's like, how do you meet people? And
Yeah.
I don't drink. I do this. I'm like, man, just go see a show. Like,
Yeah.
Go to a
like
show.
people obviously, like we talked about at the beginning of this, are seeking it out for a reason.
Yeah.
Whether they like know the person playing or just there for supporting or like
Mhm.
genuinely like the music or
Yeah.
the place. Like
Mhm.
yeah, it's a very cool community, and yeah, again, it's all right in front of us here in Cleveland.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
all right here.
And like a lot of our like fans. Oh, that's weird to say.
Nah, let it rip.
Like
Say what it
people that really enjoy us and who have been with us since day one. Like we have a group of people that like have been to like almost every single one of our shows.
Sorry.
What?
I'm just thinking about like the couple that literally just had a baby.
No, that's what I was gonna
Oh,
say.
okay,
Don't
okay.
take it. Okay, so we have this couple that was dating when we started.
Yeah.
They're married now.
Yep.
And they just had their first baby.
Wow.
And they
Incredible.
brought their baby to a LoConti
Baby's
show.
first show.
Baby's first show.
Wow.
Yeah.
No way.
And
That's
then
so right
they
there, man.
came out to a show like after they had their baby, and it was their first night out after having a baby.
What?
And I was like, this is crazy.
yeah, did you know these people like before? They just saw you one time
From
randomly?
our shows.
That's
We just
crazy.
met them out.
From
yeah.
our shows. Like
Yeah.
literally just because they like love Cherry Red.
But it was cool seeing them like.
Grind on each other.
During
Well, that was
Cherry
Baby,
Red.
crazy. Yeah.
You got baby music as well.
No,
man.
it was
Yeah, I
cute.
was like, I didn't think people made babies to this.
Yeah,
song.
you're
Yeah.
responsible.
A little less love.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know this. I don't think the song's that good.
Hell yeah, man.
No.
That would be crazy. That's crazy.
That's awesome. No, it seems like you guys are in a great place. I mean, we were talking before we even started recording, but you guys got to play the Agora last year with
Honey
That was-
Drops.
that was
Yeah, the Honey
huge.
Drops.
That was a
huge.
blessing. Yeah, that came
Yeah,
out.
tell about that experience. I mean, like literally, not many people get to experience even
Oh my
the
God.
backstage or
That was
like
the
kind of
best.
what it looks like the day of building up to it, preparing for it. Like,
Yeah.
what was that experience?
Yeah,
like,
Honey Drops are crazy. They're like some of the best musicians
Yeah.
I've ever seen
They were
Yeah.
in
top
person.
notch.
Yeah.
Super nice.
Yeah, really cool people. They were on a long tour. They were like right in the middle of their tour, so it was cool seeing them like talk about. They were like, "Oh, we're tired," but then they just fucking nailed it during the show. But we noticed that they didn't have an opener. They were having like an evening with, so we just thought it was a good opportunity to like reach out and just throwing something at the wall, seeing if they were
Mhm.
like willing to have us.
Stuck.
And then they carved out like 45 minutes for us before their set, and we got to play before them. It was sweet. And none of the fans even knew we were coming on. So like when like we went up,
They're
like
like,
everyone was like, "Huh?" You know?
no.
And then they were like, yeah.
Yeah. So
it was
it
a
was
little
cool.
nerve-wracking too, because they were true music lovers, because you can tell when they're just like watching you
Yeah.
and bobbing your head, and they're like, are they good? Are they
oh,
Yeah.
the Honey Drops crowd is a great
yeah,
crowd.
they were
Yeah.
like analyzing us,
Hell
and then
yeah.
eventually
and they
were like,
party, you know, like they're
Yeah, like
yeah.
super hot.
Well, yeah, you know, like yeah,
Yeah, we got Matt Bogard here filming
Yeah.
this. Shout out to
that's right.
Matt Bogard. Check him out at Brogard or Nature Matty. Matt, you want to say something about the California Honey Pockets to the crew?
Honey Pockets.
Or the Honey Pockets. Shit. No, Honey Drops. Yeah, tell them.
We love them. We love the Honey Drops.
Honey
We love the Hot
Yeah,
Pockets.
The Honey Pocket. Yeah, we love Hot Pockets here
Oh,
at Vinyl
yeah.
Stallions.
Ooh, yeah.
Start-
He did.
Oh really? Hell
Oh,
yeah.
He called me at 4:30. He was like, I have a ticket to Dead & Co. at Blossom.
Welcome.
I'll be over in 10 minutes.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's sweet.
Just threw a syringe in your
yeah,
neck.
literally. Yeah.
Coffee.
Well, I'll say the story, Bogart, about we're walking in down Shakedown Street. Some guy's like, "You want an edible?" He just gives me like a glob of like the most random thing. I don't even think about it. Like, he literally brought me to the show, and I just go,
Yeah,
and then
like,
he's
of
like,
course.
"You didn't give me any of that." And I was
Mhm.
like, "I don't even know what I just."
Oh no, that's so bad.
Sorry, Bogart. I
Oh
owe you.
yeah,
bad.
dude.
Yeah,
That,
I owe you, Jay. But
that
yeah,
scene,
no.
that scene's fun too. That whole scene, the Dead and Company.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
man.
That was my first time, and well, last time, only time, like doing nitrous, like actually out of a balloon.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
God.
was like, this is fucking.
Dude, we've
dumb.
seen some people get hunt down
This
at
is
fish,
dumb.
like at fish shows.
Yeah.
There was a dude just running with his tank like through Shakedown Street. The cops like were decking him. I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
they care so much. Actually, at the Dead & Co. like 60th anniversary that just
Mhm.
happened, there was like a news report I saw where like almost like they found a man in his van with 100 cans of nitrous. Ooh, they didn't know what he was gonna do, maybe like a threat. And they're like, and then
Bro.
all the comments below are like, "What do you think he was fucking?"
Yeah.
Yeah, he
that-
definitely wasn't making a bomb.
Definitely
Yeah.
wasn't making a bomb. Come on.
Just a
people.
profit.
It's nut, man.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of like tapestries in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
Just, like,
terrorist.
Get this man.
Incense and shit.
Yeah.
He's gonna
We-
kill people.
We saw. Have you guys ever been to Nelson's Ledges?
Yes, yeah, we went
Yes.
to Sunny Days. We had on Rex from Trumpedelic there, and he hooked us up one time.
Oh,
to
when
go
was
there.
that?
He was our
That's awesome.
first, second, third guest, something. He was very early on. In 2022, we went to Sunny Days, though.
That's cool.
We,
That's really cool.
We went last year. We played at, was it Badfish?
Mhm.
We played at
Oh,
Badfish
nice.
Festival.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
And this whole story, you're just reminding me of that experience, because that's like super trippy, and like you're in the forest and you're in this beautiful area, and I had never experienced anything like that before.
Yeah, it was our first time out there.
It was
Yeah.
unreal.
I don't know how we hadn't like gone.
It is.
And we haven't
wild.
gone
Yeah.
back since. We just haven't had the time. We were gonna go this summer, but
Yeah, it was like an oasis out there.
it was like a full blown oasis,
Yeah.
and it was like a full moon. It was like
It was
everyone
wild.
was just having a great time. No one was really like tweaking out or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. And
Which
And
helps.
again, there's enough woods there
That
for
you knew
tweakers
of.
to find
Yeah,
some
to
space.
go away.
But it looked like Ewok Village back there when you're like walking through the woods and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got lost for like 3 hours.
We did.
But
Yeah.
we weren't mad about it.
Yeah,
We were just like completely lost.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Just intoxicated and lost.
You
Yeah.
guys you guys got to play there again then, man.
Mhm.
That's a perfect place for y'all.
Yeah. I would
Yeah, it
love
was a good.
that.
It was fun. It was a good crowd. Yeah.
Absolutely. Have you guys thought? I mean, again, I respect you guys for being able to keep, I don't know, just like things in order. Like it's so hard for myself to even like try to get like 2 people to jam with me once a month or something. Like the fact that you guys have like, I'm sure a coordinated schedule and stuff,
Mhm.
and obviously respecting everyone's personal time and things of that nature is probably a big factor as well. So
Yeah.
that's huge. But have you guys ever played like outside of Ohio, or has that ever been like a thought?
Yeah. Totally. That's like really in the scope of what we want to do. Like as soon as possible.
Yeah.
We've played Buffalo. Buffalo's got a great
Buffalo's
music
so
scene
fun.
Really?
because their bars are open till 4 a.m. So we were
Ooh.
done playing at
Yeah.
2, and there were still 2 more hours of bar time.
Dang,
So like we
That's
like
crazy.
yeah, and we like went out and we were like, damn, okay, we have to come back here for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We went to New York. We played in New York City.
Pianos.
At a bar called Pianos. New York City's like obviously like super rich and all sorts of stuff.
That was such a great experience.
Yeah, we'd love to get out there again.
We weren't
but-
making shit. Like we
No, we didn't
were
make any
like-
But you
money.
can sit here and say you played in New York
But
City.
we
Yeah.
could do
That's,
that,
like,
yeah.
badass.
Yeah, a lot of cool artists out there. But yeah, we have our sights out on playing out of Cleveland. Yeah. We want to tour, and
Yeah.
most importantly, like my where I'm at right now is like the music we're sitting on is the most important. I want to like take care of that, properly, come out with it, in like a
Naturally.
in a good way. Make these songs the best they can be, but after that, we're gonna try to get out and play other states.
It's fun to just
Yeah.
read or even like talk to people on this podcast about
Mhm.
different approaches, and like you obviously hear about like kind of the pocket approaches. Like here's where this is at. Like
Mhm.
okay, we're gonna go to Detroit, we're gonna go to Columbus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Build here. little
There's a
bit.
work ethic with it, you got to stay, and then like obviously there's a ton of
Hard.
there's a lot of benefits with the band. But one of the negatives can be like, things can get kind of chaotic and like hard to stay organized. But
Man.
we're fortunate enough to where like when we're not playing music, we're still only hanging out with each other.
Yeah.
So like we're like best friends, and this is just what we want to do.
Mhm.
So it's pretty easy to keep the Google Calendar like
Goo-goo.
strict. Yeah.
The
The
Goo-goo calendar.
Google calendar. Yeah.
Coin it.
The Googie calendar.
The Googie calendar.
I'll Google it to y'all.
Googie.
But yeah, that's about it.
No power to you. It's unbelievable to hear when people are like, being able to hold that down and
Just like basics sometimes can be so hard, just
Yeah.
like show up on time and
Yeah.
be prepared. But it just makes the music that much better, and like
Just keep at it.
when you gotta like when all the logistical stuff is behind you.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
and the hangs are important. I can preach to that as well. Like there's been so many times where we only see someone when you're jamming and you're like, and it feels like you gotta like do something when you do it. And you're like, actually, let's just like hang out and like
We've done that
talk about
so
things.
many times.
Yeah.
Like especially lately, like we've had the boys come over and we sometimes just don't have a plan for practice, and that's okay. Like
Yeah.
we'll just like sit around the fire and just like be like, all right, we just can't do it today.
Yeah,
Just
but that's all right.
We've done that like a couple times, I would say. Like
something always comes out of that anyway.
Yeah,
Exactly.
an idea or like
Yeah.
Because sometimes you want to express ideas, like
Yeah.
not holding an instrument,
Right.
Where you
Yeah.
can just like talk about it
Mhm.
freely, and rather someone be like, "Oh, do this," and then you're like trying immediately. You're like, "No, like let's just like hear about like
Yeah.
talk about it." real quick.
Yeah.
Brush
Mhm.
that
Be
all
hard.
off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, like like you just gotta sometimes like like if we like decide to go out somewhere together, like there's all like an idea always come like we're like, oh fuck, we should write that down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what your guys' voice memos look like.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's
Yeah.
a ton of them. Yeah. There's so many of
I
them.
know, dude. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Where you're like walking and then
Yeah. Yeah.
4 years. Like, and I only really get to the later ones that I have when I'm on like a plane, when I like have no service, and
And you
I'm
have
like,
nothing to
I'm
do.
like, well, all right, what happened in 2017? Oh God, that's horrible. Okay.
Yeah, gosh, shit.
Like I really do like I really like our age, like
Yeah.
like our the time that we're living in right now for music.
Yeah.
I like it. I think whipping out your phone and press and record is like such a luxury.
Yeah,
I think it's awesome.
For sure.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Talk about a club.
Oh,
What kind of voice memos do you have? Do you have something like a deep dark secret?
So no. Well, so I don't use voice memos as much. I got influenced on Instagram. There is this like nifty little device. It's called an Audigo, and it's basically like a enhanced version of a voice memo, if you will. It's like an overhead mic, and there's like an app that comes with it, and it's like honestly like pretty darn close to studio quality. Like I wouldn't necessarily like use it to make an album, but like it has certain mixing features in it, and you can get like a really freaking good demo mix off of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't use voice memos often, but I use that, and that's like a great way to just record jam sessions and ideas.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and it actually surprisingly sounds great too.
And if something's too loud or too soft, you can, level it. That's like another thing I really like about it.
Yeah, voice memos isn't really that much, but to your point, though, it's unbelievable how like I honestly put out an album with my voice memo because I was like, I want to put these things organized, and for some reason, Bandcamp wouldn't let me upload an MP3. It had to be a wave, but like DistroKid let me.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, all right, I guess I'll put it on Spotify, and it's like untouched like voice memos. Right
Oh,
now.
did you actually
Oh my
did
God,
you
that's
release?
cool.
That's cool.
I just put it out. I called them Voice Memories, Volume 1.
What is it under? What's the artist?
Spruce.
Oh, it's under you?
Yeah, it'll be under me.
Oh, sweet.
I have that. I have one song that we're gonna re-record, remaster for this album. But yeah, Club's gonna be
Cool.
drumming on it all. He's coming up next week. We're
Hey.
gonna get this shit down and
Sick, man.
and yeah, so it's exciting.
DistroKid has like a mastering feature now
Okay.
that I don't know, maybe at the time if it did, but it's pretty. I mean, it kind of just boosts everything.
And that's like
But-
honestly what I need to do. Like
Yeah.
I didn't condense it all or anything, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
could probably add a little bit to this.
Yeah.
Like, because it also like when you like go from song to song, like it just drops really low. So I'm sure, honestly, I'll. What do you guys upload new music on? Like distro or like CD?
DistroKid
Okay.
is what we use. I actually had like a lot of I had like I think it was like 5 or 6 tracks of voice memos.
Uh-huh.
It was from a practice, and I just thought it was great. I mean, we were like just jamming, and we had a bunch of like landmarks that we did during the jam. So they ended up turning into like songs, and I was like, well, I just recorded that whole thing. I think it was great. I'm gonna mix it. I'll show you. I'll send it to you guys next week, and let me know what you think. Well, I ended up loving it. I was like, this is great, and the guys loved it too. I posted it on DistroKid. That's when I found out about their mastering thing, and I did like the DistroKid mastering, and then like 2 minutes into it being published on Spotify and everything, all of a sudden we got cold feet. And we were like, okay, no, let's take it off. So then we,
Oh my God,
so then
I
we ended up,
remember that.
remember that? Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
do
ended up
remember
taking
that.
it off. I still
Like,
have,
wait,
yeah,
no.
but I was, because all of a sudden, like all of it, we were like, oh, I don't like what I did here. I don't like what I did there.
Yeah.
And now it's on Apple Music and Spotify, and I was like, fuck it, whatever.
So it's up there.
No, like,
No, you're
yeah,
right.
like during the 2 minutes, I was like, oh.
Maybe one day we can get the unreleased LoConti.
Well, that's why I like
There's a
Bandcamp,
lot
man.
of unreleased.
Yeah, because you could just put it,
And
you know.
put it there.
Yeah, like that's what we'll start doing. Like as of next year, like we'll just start dropping all sorts of random stuff.
Dude, I love it, and for
Yeah.
myself,
I mean,
and
why
for you
not?
guys too, keep it
Yeah.
organized. Like there's
Yeah.
so many
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, all right, I would love to just have somewhere where I can always go with this. And,
Mhm.
Yeah.
So.
Like we'll keep like Spotify and Apple and like those main platforms to like more like thought out
Yeah.
projects, and then you could throw anything at Bandcamp and SoundCloud and all that stuff.
Now it sounds like you guys have your head on straight with like regards to like constantly putting out music. And I will always say this, and I've been finally realizing it as well with like my own music and things that 95% of people are gonna listen to your music and go. They don't give a shit if the snare's higher in the second verse or like stuff like that. And that's like the biggest thing I've realized is like it can always be changed. Like jam bands, you can always change it live, always remaster, always redo it. But just put out what you have, and I'm telling you, you're miles ahead of other people if you're putting out your own music, whether it be the shittiest quality or anything. Like,
for sure.
Put that shit out, people.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Do you two listen?
Oh, go clap.
I was gonna ask, do you two listen to King Gizzard and the Wizard Lizard at all?
Only our favorite band.
We just went to New York and saw them in Forest
No,
Hills.
I wanted to go so bad.
It was so
Hell yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, we did 2 nights, orchestra and
you saw the
orchestra, and it was the only solo rock show.
No.
Yes.
Oh my god! I asked him. I was like, "Should we just go?
Yeah.
Should we just go?" And then it just fell through. We just never like brought it up again.
It
Oh,
was sick.
no.
We didn't know anything about gigs. We got handed like tickets.
That's so
in-
good.
What?
In 2022 at Agora.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we just went there, and it was the craziest
Blew your
shit.
mind.
Like literally, I couldn't believe that like all these like college kids just like knew immediately their chords and like what song it was immediately. I was just like, what's going on?
Yeah.
They're when did I see them? At Nautica.
Jacobs last summer.
Yes.
We were there.
You were there? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
We were.
Mine just blew our minds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just like, this is insane.
Yeah, it was our first time seeing him live. Yeah.
The drummer is insane. Just,
Cavs
like,
legend.
God, he was
Yeah.
crazy. And the vocalist, what's the main
Stu.
vocalist? Stu. Oh my
Yeah.
God, he's just a master
It is.
of his voice.
It was really cool.
They just been at
lows.
it, man. That just shows hard work can pay off when you're putting out
Oh my
music and
God.
being able to keep your head on straight.
Yeah.
Keep your head on.
Keep
And
your
I
head
love,
on.
I love that they're Australian, and I love that they're like family oriented too, and like all have families, and like they're doing it.
Yeah.
Like they're doing it.
Fun fact, the woman who is leading all the orchestra, so they're switching orchestras every couple stops. The woman who is directing it throughout the whole tour is named Sarah Hicks, and she's like the leader of like the Cleveland Orchestra. And I saw her at the Christmas show that she did, like the Nutcracker shit. Like,
Okay. Oh my God.
And I'm looking, I'm like, where do I recognize this woman from? And yeah, she's doing the whole
Love
tour
it.
with them.
What?
Yeah.
Love it.
No way.
Sarah
Good for
Hicks.
her.
Yep.
Wow, man.
The
Good
whole
for
tour.
her.
Yeah, so like
Good for
different
Gizzard.
orchestras each time too, and she's just
Oh.
running
And she's
the
the
show.
director.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah,
the
conductor
conductor.
overall.
Yeah. Oh my
Wow.
God.
That's sweet.
That's freaking on. Go
Trevor,
Cleveland. Go Cleveland.
Trevor got to see them before they like really, really made it in America. I think they were playing at the Beachland Tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They played
Yeah.
Happy Dog
Bar
Did they have-
Tavern,
Did
yeah.
they play the Happy Dog
4
twice?
times.
4 times?
No
Holy
They
shit.
played it-
That's
No,
awesome.
this is well before I knew.
But there is audio on YouTube of
So
the
they've circled
recording.
Cleveland
Wow.
a lot. They've been in here.
I think their first tour was 2014 in the States, and
Yeah.
they
They
came
didn't
to Happy
come
Dog.
here this
Yeah.
year.
Well, Trevor said that they were so much fun to hang out with. They ended up like smoking a joint in the back, and they had like some papers of their name printed out on them. Gave it to them, and Trevor told me they were all like talking shit on each other, like in all that Australian accent.
yeah.
He thought he was in like like a cartoon.
I love that.
Yeah, and it was just a great show too.
To answer your question, yes, we love
Yeah.
them.
So
Yeah.
music alone.
The reason
Yeah.
I brought them up is I'm pretty sure their first album, 12 Bar Brews, they recorded using voice memos on iPhones.
Yeah.
Oh really?
They
Oh,
had
sweet.
like
Yeah, four
one in
of them
each
on
corner
it.
of the room, and that's how they got the raw audio.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
That
crazy.
that checks
That
out.
checks out. They're freaking crazy.
Yeah.
No,
It can be done. You
Yeah.
can get a good sounding album with voice memos.
Yeah.
As long as the music's true and real, then you're it's fine. The quality, the audio quality, sometimes it even enhances the song when it's like bad quality.
Yeah.
But then some songs like a lot of pop and like EDM and like house music, they need that like high fidelity.
Yeah.
But sometimes when that stuff even sounds blown out, it sounds so cool.
Dude,
Like, we
I've been
love
getting into
electronic
pop
music.
and, like so much shit recently.
Really?
Like that. Like I mean, I've literally I was obsessed with Sabrina Carpenter's latest album that she put out.
Oh my God,
Like,
that's hilarious.
It's like I like the backing tracks, the production of it. I'm like, fuck, this
The
is
production of
flawless.
it's just like the highest you can
Yeah.
ever go.
I know.
I'm not like a huge fan of her. I can respect her, and I know she's an insane singer,
Yeah, yeah.
and she's just a showgirl. Like
Yeah,
she's just
absolutely.
a straight up musician.
She's
showgirl.
crawling on the floor with confidence.
She's crawling on beds and floors. And
She's
all
crawling on
that.
it sober, yeah.
She's doing
Yeah,
it all.
I respect her a lot, but I wouldn't say like she's someone I like listen to.
Yeah. No, yeah, I don't know, I'm all over the place. We have on Spotify, it's called the Stampede Shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
We have curated, and they cut you on Spotify at 10,000 songs on a playlist. So we have a 10,000 song playlist, and then we have Stampede Shuffle 2.0, which we're almost like 7K now. But that's how I listen to music, is I will just shuffle that, and then I'm going on my walk, and I'm like, oh. And then I look, and I'm like, I know like 1 or 2 songs by this artist, just run the album. And that's like how it's been working recently.
That's cool. I like that.
Fun. So
Good idea.
I'll plug the Stampede Shuffle. Check it out.
Yeah, get on the Stampede Shuffle.
Absolutely. But I appreciate y'all taking time. I know we've just been rambling. I don't even know what we talked about today, but it's gonna be fun to look back on. But
this is great.
But but Clep, do you have anything before the encore?
No, take it away.
All right. So again, thank you guys for coming on. We excited to listen to LoConti music and stay tuned for some new music. But so with every guest, we always end it with one question. And it's the encore, and I'll let you guys answer individually with this one. And it's as simple as this. And it could be what comes to mind. You can name a couple, but what is your most memorable concert experience? And this could be playing a concert.
It's easy.
It could be at a concert.
Oh.
It could be a wow moment, or it could be a what the fuck did I just see moment. And and feel free, if you have a couple that come to mind, feel free to name it. But take it away.
That's so hard. I have 2.
Just let it rip there.
Okay, King Gizzard.
Yes.
King Gizzard, I was like...
shows we were at.
Either.
Any show.
Played
at.
Gotcha.
Cool.
But your most...
Just most memorable experience that just comes to mind.
That's so hard. Okay, King Gizzard was amazing at Nautica. It was like the perfect summer day. You guys were there. You know what it was like. Our whole entire band was there. Every single member of the band was there, I think. And it was just such a beautiful night. And the show was just like, we were just rocking so hard. It was so great. And I would say, actually, I have to think about the next one.
Okay.
You go.
Probably mine, if I were to like rewind real far, we played a show in Painesville, and this was like when we were just kind of finding each other at Fish Bar. It's closed since.
Okay.
It's closed now. But this guy, the owner, was a fucking wild man, like a wild person, a wild human being. And his wife, when I was like, who could marry this person? And I met her. I was like, I was like, they're perfect for each other. Yeah. And so, they're cool. They're great people. They're very like fun and eccentric. So like the day before, this is like kind of a 24-hour thing. He invites me up, and we were like talking about the show, like how are we going to throw this like costume party, Halloween thing.
It was Halloween.
Yeah. And we were like kind of spitballing ideas. I'm in his office, and he's like telling me all crazy stories and stuff. And I'm like, you're just the funnest person. He had like, I felt like I was in like a antique shop, but it was just his office. And all of a sudden he's like, I want to give you something. I want to give you something right now. And I'm like, come up to the roof.
Up to the roof.
And I'm like, okay. So we go up like the attic roof, and there, lo and behold, the only thing on the roof is like an Arturia Matrix Brute, which is like a $4,000 synthesizer, and it weighs like 60 pounds. Yeah, it's maybe not that much, but it was the only thing there outside. And I was like, okay. And there's this literally quantum spaceship, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? Why do you have this? And he's like, I have actually 2 of them, but my other buddy's using one. And he was like very fast spoken, and he's like, I want you to have it. I want you to do amazing things with it. I want you to record a whole album on it. And I was like, well, if you're like lending this to me, I'll take it for sure, but I can't afford it. Yeah. He's like, I'm giving it to you. I was like, okay. He was like, this is brand new. And I was like, why is there a knob missing? And I thought for sure, I was like, he stole this thing off of a fucking train. And he was like, no, my wife threw it at me down the stairs. But it's brand new. Everything works. I brought it home. There was all sorts of shit wrong with it. And that night we were like up all night messing with it. I was like, this is gonna be such a good this is gonna be so much fun. I was like, we got to bring this, but we couldn't. It just logistically didn't make sense. And then later that night, the next night, we had a Halloween gig, and he was like, where the fuck is my fucking synthesizer? And I was like, well, it doesn't fit in our set. Like, I can't figure out how
He
to.
like really wanted.
Like, this
it
was
at
like
the
a,
set.
it was like a soundscape
Yeah.
synthesizer. And
we didn't bring. He
and I was like,
what the fuck?
I was like, but I'm gonna record on it, and we did. We put it on like Bad Operator and Cherry Red and like TI-84, and we like put it in the background of a lot of songs.
That's hilarious.
And it's still sitting at Billy's house. He actually his like.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And we're like, what should we do with this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
His wife ended up. We played a private party, and
She ended up
oh my god, this is kind of starting to talk like.
talking. Yeah, we might need to do a little.
And his wife came up. She was like at the party, and she was like, "Where the fuck is that synthesizer?"
Like, give it back.
I'm like, I have like you can have it. Like let me. And then every time I tried to coordinate giving it back, I just like they were like, no, just hold on to it. Like I'm out of town. So I was like, oh, if you want it back, take it. I don't want it.
Yeah, I'm picking up. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
a memorable memory.
Yeah, but I
For
don't know. That
sure.
was more of like a front, like
That's a shock.
the around the gig
No,
kind of memory.
That's a solid. That's a very solid.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
I don't think I could say anything
Yeah,
after that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
You can leave it at that.
Sorry, guys.
You can DM us.
I wish I had the
Yeah.
synth on me right now.
Yeah.
But it's still at Billy's house.
Yeah.
It's at Billy's
Incredible.
house, yeah. Which makes Billy's house like
Under attack.
upwards of a $10,000 value studio.
That's
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Like you just like were you able to carry it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just carried it. Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's very
Okay,
heavy.
Big ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like,
Whole thing.
isn't it like a big?
Oh,
yeah,
it's massive.
like-
Oh no, it's like
It's a
that big.
dinosaur.
Yeah, it's very big. Look it up on online and look at the specs.
Mhm.
We'll check it out.
Oh,
for
you
sure.
know what? I have a memory. Okay, we just went to. Well, okay, so our New York show in pianos was unreal. That was like just such a beautiful show, front to back, and we had friends come to New York City to come see us. My parents came, his parents came, and it was just such a great experience to go to be playing in New York City. I don't know what it is, but New York City has its reputation for a reason. It's
Fuck
just
yeah.
like magical there, and yeah, and like after we played, we had to drive home in a huge blizzard.
No.
So it was in the winter, but like that was another like show that we played that
Oh, it was a 12-hour drive.
it'll forever like stick with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But there,
Is that venue in like Manhattan? Like
it was in Manhattan.
or Brooklyn?
It was in
It was in Manhattan.
okay.
It was in
It was
Manhattan.
in like South Manhattan, like
Yeah.
Lower Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were just there a week ago.
Really?
again.
Really?
Literally.
Yeah.
I forget.
That's
Oh,
cool.
right.
Oh, duh. Yeah, that's right. That's where it was.
We were just walking around in the East
Oh
Village.
my god,
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
So yes, I get you. So we're living our New York moment right now.
Love that. I love that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I love it. Well, no, thanks for sharing. I don't want to put pressure on you guys. If you do want to play something, we have stuff. But if not, we can bring you guys back in sometime next year, and we're
Cool.
more
Okay,
fresh and
cool.
set up.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's record something.
Wait, tonight? I'm like,
I'm not gonna
wait.
make you. We've been holding, but yeah, we'll get you guys back in here, and
Sweet.
yeah, we can get some more folks in here as well, and we'll get these
Yeah,
fucking
for sure.
Mike's working. We're not sharing a few of them. And,
Yeah, maybe we can get Billy in.
Oh,
Yeah.
we could fit the whole fucking band in here.
Oh,
I
for
mean,
sure.
Like,
It'll be like that Jimmy
We-
Fallon, like where
yeah.
it gets everyone
Oh, yeah.
really
Yeah.
tiny in here, and they're all, the tiny desk where
Tiny
everyone's
desk.
playing like pots
oh
and
yeah,
pans.
we
Oh.
practice and like this is we've all fit in here plenty of times.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely.
No, we can do it, and we've hooked up with some cool like Happy Dogs let us host a few people and
Nice.
like recordings and stuff
Oh,
there.
sweet.
So
We'll do that for sure.
yeah, we can definitely get something like that set up. But yeah, seriously, Henry, Erin, appreciate you both for coming on. It's really just fun to be able to just talk with similar minded people
Yeah.
in the Cleveland scene. Like I just can't. I'm excited to see where things are at in 5 years. I mean, it truly has changed so much from when I really started going out to venues in like 2017, 18.
Totally.
Like it's the amount of talent that I keep seeing and like names of like different bands that I haven't even talked to, but like you mentioned that woman in Truss and like
Mhm.
just like different bands like that you see around, and that's how honestly we heard about you guys. So
keep doing your thing, and yeah, fucking excited for new music. Excited to see you guys play out. Clark, you got
Thank
anything
you.
else for
Thanks, man.
our folks here?
Not really. Just yeah, it was nice talking with you two, and yeah, I'm gonna need to make it out to Cleveland and catch you guys live.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, maybe we can.
Oh,
we'll talk. Say it, Erin.
September 12th, we are playing at the Grog Shop.
Ooh.
And this is like our first like official ticketed show back.
Hell yes.
Heck
September
yeah.
12th, Grog Shop. Be there.
Be there.
Yep, you'll be hearing
We're
a lot
trying
of
to sell
Discord.
it out. We're trying to
Yes.
E major.
We're trying to sell it out.
A lot of E major. That's where you got to live. You guys, want to plug anything else, or you guys all good?
I think we're good. Yeah, thanks guys.
All right, Henry LoConti, Erin Donovan, thanks for coming on. My name is Spruce,
I'm Klep.
and this has been another episode of Vinyl Stallions. Give us your best yodel. Hell yeah, fuck it. And one it there. Thank y'all. Love you.